All right, just waiting for the stream to start. Great. Hi, Matt Bradley-Tschirgi here. So I have done a live stream of Return to Monkey Island over the past week and a half or so, however long the game's been out. It feels like longer, but that's how it goes when everyone's covering it constantly. And I want to do some kind of analysis of the ending of the game here. And I know there's multiple endings. We'll just see what ending I come up with here, and I'll just kind of talk during the credits. I did do a live video of me, reacting to the ending. I'm actually playing it. That'll probably cut up as a shorter thing to put on YouTube. But I've read a lot of other people's opinions. I have some. I've been playing this series for about 30 years, I guess, almost since the games came out, pretty shortly after. And let's go. And again, I just want to stress spoilers. Ending of Return to Monkey Island. If you don't want to see the ending, don't see this. Okay, last chance. All right, let's go. And if you want to chat, feel free to chat away. Should be about 20 minutes. Okay, let's go. So we'll go here. And near the end of the game, you're solving all these puzzles. You're going after LeChuck, who has the secret of Monkey Island, and you solve this very complicated puzzle to open a door with all these twisty-turny things based on the original Monkey Island copy protection. And you go through the door, and where are you? Let's take a look. This alleyway should look very familiar if you've played the first two Monkey Island games. This was blocked off by like a fence or some stack of boxes or something in the first game. And LeChuck could uppercut you back here with the fight at the end. In Monkey Island 2, you're going through these tunnels underground, and you're looking. You just found all the pieces of the map to show you where Big Whoop is, going after LeChuck, and you end up here. And it's like, oh, wait a second, this is kind of surreal. What's happening? And here, as we go through these doors at the end of Return to Monkey Island, what do we see? We see this bird is going back and forth on a string. You see a kind of wooden facade. You see this old Stan as a clown poster, which we did see in the game earlier when you could just access this. And even the rat is going back and forth on a track. What do we have here? What could this be? All this stuff in the foreground, too. It's all like props and stuff. The window is pasted on incorrectly.
These are just pasted on, and they're not even straight.
You see these signs, looks like danger, sword fighting ahead. It's kind of a storage room, storage closet. And I can't go back in there. Uh-oh, so what's going to happen? And this reveal, I sort of thought this might be what they do, and there's some people that hate it, actually like it, and I'm going to explain why. That's why I'm doing this quick stream here. It's all a theme park. What we've been playing is Guybrush's imagination of him telling the story to his kid. That's the big reveal. It's, one step further than the reveal of the controversial Monkey Island 2 ending that people still talk about. And this is an ending people will continue to talk about. And it's that Guybrush is always an unreliable narrator. He exaggerates just when he's speaking. And there's Elaine is right here, but there's some stuff we have to do first. And to me, when I saw this stuff, I thought it was very charming. I was reminded a little bit of the ending of the movie, Jordan Peele movie Us, which isn't exactly like this, but has some kind of theme park stuff going on. And I'll just be vague on that in case you haven't seen that movie. Don't think I said enough to really spoil it, but you never know. But we can talk to these people and see what's happening. Oh, that's the old fish shop with the pirates from the first game.
I presume you want to tell us a story, but I can also tell, just by looking at you, that you're not ready for the likes of us.
And I love that the voice sounds like boxy and compressed and low quality analog, just like the little voices on Pirates of the Caribbean that originally probably, I don't know, used records or cassette tapes or something, and it's probably all digital now. But it's kind of that kind of creaky, used, well-worn quality. Oh, let's look in the fish shop. The fish shop is actually a gift shop. You can buy toy fishes, but also the lures, be part of the Chum Club. Let's look at that again. The blowfish, the skulls that make the different notes, like in that early puzzle. All these things from Guybrush's reality, he combined, or my interpretation of the ending, is, he's inspired by working here at the park. But there you go. And we have an item. This isn't right at the fresh of the game, so the only thing you didn't quite see here is Stan says, oh, hey, I got it going And he gives you the thing of keys. Be sure to close down the park. So that's something we didn't see. Gonna talk to Otis. And they just say the same thing over and over again. It's not multiple choices like when you multiple dialogue responses like when you talk in the game. And there's a pirate blocking. And in fact, there's not even, this is showing green, so maybe it's a green screen that projects some image during the day of the Marley's mansion. Governor Marley. And we can't go in the jail. You know, it's limiting what so he is saying something else there, but we can't go down here. The rat, again, is on a track. So is Otis. So is Guybrush and the Keymaster and the assistant there.
Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until
He's a
next time.
he's a flooring inspector, and it's all about the journey, not the destination. What we have here, oh, there's a key.
Stroke of luck. The locksmith had the key all along.
And we look, and what happens here? This is something I missed the first time because I was so emotionally, it just kind of sucked into seeing what the ending was. Get that key, get the thing at Monkey Island. What is it? What is it? What is it? So we're going to get it.
That was disappointingly easy. I wonder what's going on.
And to Stan's gaudy
I
chest.
thought I'd be really excited to have this key. Now I'm just suspicious.
Oh, what's the secret of Monkey Island?
Interesting.
It's a t-shirt. I found the secret of Monkey Island.
And
All it was the stupid t-shirt. Now, some people say, oh, this is a big, like, screw you to the audience and stuff, and tongue-in-cheek, and it sort of is. It's also a reference. I mean, this was a big joke in the kind of late 80s, mid to late 80s, when, late 80s is when, or early 90s, when, you know, the first few Monkey Island games that Ron Gilbert worked on were made. The t-shirt is just, you would say, you know, there'd be like at the Grand Canyon, oh, I went to the Grand Canyon, all I got was a stupid t-shirt. Or the Halloween costume where it's an orange t-shirt that says, this is my costume. Like these kind of smart-ass t-shirts were a novelty at the time. And that the secret of Monkey Island isn't that there is no secret. It's that it's a t-shirt. That's it. And that he's willing to go so bold with that and double down on sort of the ending of Monkey Island 2, where they said it's just like kids' imagination, sort of, right? And then here at the beginning, you see the beginning of Monkey Island. They ended Monkey Island 2, but it's Guybrush's kid running around. So let's go through and see what else. But I mean, to me, it's just kind of a magical to say you're playing a game, right? A game is a facade. A game isn't real. An amusement park isn't real. Are all adventure games interactive amusements, like rides at an amusement park? Sort of. What about, I mean, like a book isn't real. Yes, you buy a book, you write a book, if you're an author like me or something, right? But you go and you have your fun with it, but at the end of the day, it's all fake and you can still have fun with it. Just that you're like, oh, it's not real, or oh, it's a dream, or Ron Gilbert likes to do these meta endings in some of his other games as well. I don't think that ruins the experience. I think, in fact, makes it kind of charming, and also there'll be some more of the unreliable narrator stuff as we go towards the ending here. But there's the old lady, but all that stuff you did in that act to get all those keys is for a t-shirt. I'm reminded of in Zelda Breath of the Wild, they have a sort of a puzzle where you find these little seeds, and you got to find, it's like 100 or 1,000 seeds, you know, some huge amount. And if you do, you get a treasure chest that inside is a gold statue of a piece of poop. You get crap for this thing that has you explore every little nook and cranny. And it's not, I don't think that's what this ending is necessarily, but it's kind of well, that was fun, wasn't it? Like kind of an uncle telling something with kind of a cheesy joke at the end. And a lot of the Monkey Island humor is cheesy too. So let's see what the plaque says.
Historic landmark, the original secret, a pirate adventure park. Established in 1989 by R. Gilbert.
I missed that the first time through too. Yeah, so this is a pirate adventure park. Started in 1989. Other people have built on it, and Ron Gilbert has added stuff too. And now this is what it's turned into. Says he got the secret.
I got the secret.
You finally did it. I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think How'd it go with Flair?
Let's just say I made my point.
How did you get here before me?
You know I always try to stay a step ahead.
Oh, Elaine, she's being real smart. We got the secret and ready to go.
Go.
Don't forget to shut off all the lights.
Ah, it's the final thing that I didn't show you the part when Stan was there, but he just gives you the ring of keys and says you have to shut things down. And this is, I'll probably get emotional too, just doing this kind of replay of it with this stream. What? Oh, no. You gotta do the key ring, right? And like it's you're saying goodbye to the game. Like you're literally turning off every little component, every little storyline. It's almost like you're shutting down your computer when you're going vacation or something, when you're going away. That would be neat if the music kind of died down too gradually. But it's still, it sounds kind of more like rinky-dink circus music of kind of this is the ultimate expression, at least so far. There could be, let's face it, there'll be more Monkey Island games in my lifetime, unless something goes horribly wrong, which I don't think it will. But all that being said, this was a fun ride. I really like this game. And for it to end this way is just really beautiful. And I do think it's, if you're not someone that grew up with not that you already grew up with the older games, but if you went into this game without playing the older games, I think you might have more of a problem with this ending.
Good. Me too.
And it kind of also, you have the kind of the Princess Bride thing going on, right? With Guybrush talking to his kid, and that's what the story was. And we get a bit, I think, at the end of him talking to his kid, right? That's like what the audience is, right?
Dad, that was a silly ending, and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2 really silly.
That's different.
Right.
We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're the one who said you can't just
Like, aren't
change
game
things.
developers
You
kids
said
in a
I'm
way?
not
You're just
gonna
goofing around. You're trying to make something fun. I mean, storytelling is you're coming up with things.
You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
And now the kid wants a different. I mean, this is like very Princess Bride-ish, and we kind of saw this with other parts of the game where it's like, oh, no kissing. Hope they don't show that part, right? And based on what this shows, it changes kind of an image you get at the end of the credits, where it's like a close-up, kind of loosely animated image. And all of them, I think, are interesting. The chest was filled with gems, rubies, and gold. That's kind of what the promise is, I think, is what people are expecting. A treasure chest has literal treasure. The secret was really the friends we made along the way. If your mom is right, it's better not to know. I wasn't making things up. That was what really happened. There isn't any one answer to what the secret is. I mean, some of these are more contemplative, more meditative, right? And so you think about that. Does it really matter what the secret is? But the one I think, and it is it's kind of a message of all these adventure games. I mean, face it, a lot of games, and anything, right? Games, books, movies, it's really hard to stick that ending. And it's about the journey you make along the way. So I'm going to say the friends we made along the way.
The secret was really the friends we made along the way. Stories are mainly the middle part, after all. And that's where most of the good stuff is.
That sounds like one of those stupid grown-up answers. Mom,
I mean,
Dad
it
won't tell me
is.
what the secret is.
So the whole game is like Act 2 and the wraparound thing.
With your outlandish
Act 1 and Act 3.
stories again.
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that
And this is also a story he's told more than once, so who knows how many details he changed along the ways.
Stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the
And each time you want to
watch
make
the
up a different
gallery
ending to make it funny for the kid. They're going to do another ride.
Found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's
Oh.
going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
So is the island real? Is it metaphorical? And I mean, what a grace note to end this on. He's just kind of pondering, wondering, much like the player is wondering, what did that mean? What did I play this game for? What's, or whatever. Oh, this reminds me, this game, I love it, I hate it, whatever their thoughts are. So that's kind of my more detailed analysis of the ending of Return to Monkey Island. Kind of a short video, but hope you liked it. Hope you liked my journey looking at the news for Return to Monkey Island over the past few months. Not sure what I'm going to cover next, but this was a lot of fun. Apparently in these end credits, they also randomize the images you see. I'm Matt Bradley-Tschirgi. If you like what you see, please follow this channel at twitch.tv/matwbt. I'm And I'll catch you later, and have a good one. Bye.